I stopped playing international 40 years ago, so I'm just always trying to learn off the young guys and learn what's new. Coming from Southern Hemisphere, it's obviously different rugby, so for me it's always good just to learn different styles of play and different styles of defence as well to play against. So I think that's why I'm kind of happy guy around this place, so because I just keep on learning.
Yeah, okay. And when you mention those differences, north and south, I mean, we hear people talk about them. What do you perceive them to be?
I guess when you come from the Southern Hemisphere, you always think of the Northern Hemisphere as a very set piece, scrums, lineouts.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got here, it's actually not. It's the guys like to play over here, so it's just a perception. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But when you actually come over here, it's a different style of rugby. Obviously, the weather plays a big part when it goes to November, December, January kind of thing. So you kind of have to maybe depend on your set piece. So I think that's what I've learned, and it's been awesome.
You mentioned, the experience that you've got. You're still in your 20s, clinging on before next year. I mean, do you give advice to someone like Joe Marchant who's outside you? Obviously, you're in 12, he's at 13. Do you advise him on where you need him to be for when those offloads are going to come?
I guess. I've got Marcus playing at 10 as well, so he's another young, exciting prospect coming up too. So it's not so much what I'm telling them what to do, it's kind of what they want from me as well. Okay. It's a two-way street. I like to say anyway. I like to, just in certain scenarios, I like to say what I like, and they like to do different stuff too. So it's just all about trying to be on the same page, I guess.
Bath then at the weekend on Saturday. The 12 against 12 will be you against Jamie Roberts, which is a switch of jerseys from the match in March earlier this year. I guess the shirt swap at the end is not going to be necessary.
Nah. Mate, he's a big lad. He's kind of their kind of main momentum guy in the back line. And if you're that big, why wouldn't you be? So. I guess for us as a backline is to try and stop him, and but they've got threats all over. They got Joe Cocknesseva, they got Rocco on the wing, they got Freddie Burns, they got Reece Priestley, and they got I can go all day with these guys. So it's not just kind of one player to watch out for. We kind of have to watch across the whole team.
Yeah, people asking you this week, for a bit of inside information.
No, not really. I think the coaches have nailed it. Really, I haven't really given any inside info. They kind of knew what was going on, so it's just another game of rugby, I guess.
Yeah. And what are your aims personally for this season then, Ben?
My aim, I think, is to try and just to hold on to that number 12 jersey. We've got young players that can play international, so I think for me it's to try and keep hold of that number 12 jersey, and it's also just to try and push them. My international duties are over, but if I can help any way on pushing them, whether that just be trying to do extras with them, or if I do get picked in front of them, it could also it's I guess that competitiveness to try and drive them to make them better.